of the spear. We are maidens, and our spear, well, that's for you to figure out. Wink. We're gonna play some dice Sedais today. Just a little bit of dice, a couple Sedais, and it's gonna be fun. And let's just wait a little bit. Let's just waste time, give people a little bit of a chance to show up.
Okay.
Jasmine,
So,
Jasmine, let me
I'm
ask
great
you
at wasting
this.
time. Yeah.
Let me ask you this.
is it when I plug in headphones to my computer, they do not work?
Oh.
Riddle me this.
Do you have them selected on your computer as the audio output?
Let's find out. What device
Like
did
if
I
you
plug
go
in? I
to-
plugged in
yeah.
a headphone. Yes.
Sometimes I have to like switch back to MacBook Pro speakers and then back to external headphones again. I don't know if you're on a
Okay.
Mac, but sometimes I have to like reset it.
Yeah, I gotta make sure that input's right.
Testing 1, 2.
Sounds good on our end. Can you
Oh,
hear us?
No,
I think
nothing has changed for the microphone yet.
Are your headphones
But also, no, the headphones are not working.
on? Are they on?
Do they have to be on?
They might. Some headphones have like an on-off switch.
Okay, well now they're on.
Okay.
They're
Do you
still
have them
not.
connected? This
They're
is
not
this is
an
what we call
option.
good TV, people.
They're not an option for playback device.
Okay.
Yeah. Sarah, I will say the Dice Sedai system is pretty great so far. I don't quite understand the mechanic where we have to watch Mary Lou troubleshoot her headphones. I'm not like 100% sure about that.
No, you'll get it.
It's
Okay,
actually really
okay,
important. It's really
actually
important.
super important mechanic.
It's a big part of the Wheel of Time, weirdly. And
oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah.
Huge.
I guess it's one of those things. If I read the books, you know,
yeah, if you'd read the books, you would understand.
Yeah. Okay.
What we're still trying to figure out is like it works on stream, but I don't know how people are going to be able to play at home and make sure they can watch Mary Lou Troubleshooter headphones. So that's the big problem.
Yeah. Any ideas are welcome in the Twitch chat.
Where is Snoozebones, our resident audio engineer? Was hoping he could help us today, but oh, he's here. He's here. Snoozebones is here. Snoozebones, what are your thoughts as our audio engineer, fixing Mary Lou's headphones?
Why doesn't it work?
Mary Lou, are they actually connected to your computer?
Yes, they're plugged into the headphone port.
Well, are they used with the USB or with the headphone?
With the headphones.
Okay, do you have your output set to headphone port?
It says select playback device.
Okay.
And there is no options.
What are the options?
Okay, but in StreamYard, go to your cam mic settings, Mary Lou. Go to audio. Do you see it there? There's often like a headphone option.
Okay, now it has stopped, but it's not in my headphones. So now I hear nothing.
Oh, now you hear nothing.
Hold on.
Okay. Cool.
One more.
The RPG market is really open. Hello? I'm going to keep talking.
Absolutely.
And Jasmine, what are your big questions so far? Like, so far, what are you curious about in this world?
Like
absolutely nothing.
About the Wheel of Time world in general?
Yeah, that you like played it, that you feel like would inform your play today.
So I'm just going to go back to this one.
So knowing that like warders are supposed to be like cool and badass and not just like a weird little man who follows me around, that was like a big revelation for me.
Yeah.
But I also kind of really like this dynamic between me and Ed, so I think we're gonna keep it.
Yeah, Mary Lou, give me a thumbs up if you've just given up on headphones. Okay. Mary Lou is unmuted, and she's
given up. I've given up
on
completely.
headphones.
Yes.
That's okay. Sometimes it just works great, and other times it doesn't. Maybe just like keep the volume relatively low, like low enough for you to hear us.
That is something I can do.
Okay.
Because I don't want to be the echoer again.
Just mute us and like try to guess what we're saying.
Read your lips.
Yeah.
I can practice my lip reading.
You can practice your lip reading. Okay. As Kabbalan Mictrax Mixilmaron Mixilmaliliu Dublock.
Megan, I've already gotten a compliment on my hair. I'm choosing to read that as a compliment. There is no compliment in it, but Maddie says, Mary Lou, how did you do your hair? Surprised face. That is not a compliment yet. Okay, good. It is. Great. I was going to read it as a compliment anyway. But anyway, I just braided it last night.
Ooh.
I'm just wild like that. Sometimes I braid my hair.
I just want to take a second and just say, look at this cute little Madu down here in the bottom left.
Look at how cute she is.
She is so cute.
And Mega. Spicy donuts for life.
Yes. Great. So let's give 2 more minutes. 1 more minute. It's 4:10. People should have shown up by then.
Okay. So were we talking about how Ward the Warder is hilarious? Sorry, Ed.
Ed
Warder.
The Warder.
My husband Ed.
For Ed Warder.
Yeah, Ed Warder.
Y'all are married. I forgot y'all are married.
Y'all are married?
I guess. I thought that was part of the. I remember you saying something about like.
You can marry them. You don't have to.
I think we are married. I
love that. That actually makes so much sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Great. Well, okay. Let's give a little recap of what's going on in this game for people who didn't see yesterday and might be joining us. But Sarah, you might be saying, we have but 2 viewers and they were both here yesterday. Well, to that I say, fa, a good cat swan fa, and I'm gonna do it anyway because you don't know. We're playing
Do it
Dice
for me. I have such a short memory.
I'm gonna do it for Mary Lou because she can't remember anything.
It's true.
We're playing Dice Sedai. Dice Sedai is a Wheel of Time based
oh my God.
tabletop role-playing game based on John Harper's Forged in the Dark system that Mary Lou and I have customized for the Wheel of Time with our own brand spanking new channeling dice system. And basically we made it because we don't like the Wizards of the Coast version. Fuck Wizards of the Coast. That's the official position of this channel. Unless they want to sponsor us, in which case we would fuck Wizards of the Coast. But we're playing this game, right? Exactly. That's us in Wizards of the Coast. We have Mary Lou as Jamail Sedai, and if y'all could just go ahead and replace Bitch Aja and Curly Fries Aja with your Ice Sedai names.
I really thought you would like Bitch Aja.
It's good. Bitch Aja is good, but
my story is I was thinking about Curly Fries this morning, and that they're good.
That was the entire great reason.
Yeah.
Bitch Aja is a good Aja. I mean,
should I put my full name? Should I just put AO?
You can put AO Sedai. Sedai is your title.
Yeah, I'll do Jamail Sedai. That's too long.
Great.
Hi, Princess. Princess is here.
Hi, Princess.
So
Everybody
in
say
this
hi,
game,
Princess.
hi, Princess. In this game, you play as Aes Sedai. It's a 1-class game. Everyone's an Aes Sedai, and it is based on pools of d6s. So I'm just going to share what a player sheet looks like again for people who might have forgotten or who don't know. It looks like this. You basically have dots in various elemental strengths and in weaves and different attributes. And each dot represents a d6 that you add to your pool. So when Mary Lou and Jasmine are making rolls, I might say, okay, Jamail Sedai, you can roll for healing. So she gets 3 die in her pool, and we take the single highest value, and that determines her success. And it's a fairly high success game because Aes Sedai are very competent. But also, you have to watch out for the dreaded Dark One's eyes. That's what happens when you roll 2 1s, which happened a couple of times yesterday.
Twice yesterday.
Which is why Jamail Sedai and Ao Sedai, after going fishing in a lovely pond outside of Camelin and happening upon a wagon that had a wheel broken and its driver tossed out of his seat and lying unconscious on the ground, are now facing down 3 Darkhounds because they both rolled Dark One's eyes and drew the attention of Shaitan upon them. And, you don't want that. So this is what it looks like. And there's this harm box. There's this serenity mechanic. And should I be mean and say every time you roll a Dark One's Eyes, you take a point of panic?
Sure.
I mean,
Sure.
why not? It
Yeah.
friggin' rocks. It's
All right, so you both take panic.
Fuck
Okay.
yeah.
So you both have a point.
Just like
of
in
panic.
real life.
Actually, I will let you try to resist.
okay.
So you can resist with studies,
Sick.
Great. Cool. I have
And-
2.
and I'm gonna say you need a 6 to resist Shaitan panic.
You need a 6 to resist. Okay. here
Baby
we
got
go.
a 6. Your girl
Oh,
AO.
hell yeah!
Oh, not only did I get a 6, baby, I got 3 6s.
Oh shit!
Ooh.
Well, I don't even know what 3 6s is. Man, the creator. That's me. I'm the creator, but the creator is smiling upon you. And Ao Sedai, you take no panic. You successfully resisted Shaitan's attention.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a quick mindfulness exercise. I'm naming 5 things I can hear, 4 things I can
Exactly.
taste. Yeah.
And maybe Ao Sedai, you're also imagining yourself as a flower bud absorbing the light of the sun, which is a classic Aes Sedai mindfulness exercise. But Jamail Sedai, you not only resisted Shaitan's attention, you resisted it hard, and you take a point towards calm.
I'm gonna mediate the fuck out of these dark hounds. Ooh, I'm gonna mediate them so hard.
So
Great,
here we are. The wagon is standing motionless with a shattered wheel on the back right corner, and the horses are kind of shaking their heads in fear and stamping their feet as these dark ones are coming in. You can tell the horses want to dash, but they're bound to this wagon which can't move because the wheel is broken. The driver of the wagon, Jerome, is unconscious on the ground, and his companion is sitting there crying and screaming and terrified out of her mind. And there are the 2 of you, Jamail Sedai and Ao Sedai, as these 3 dark hounds have just emerged from the shadow of the deep tree cover. And you also have, of course, Ao's trusty husband, Warder, Ed Warder. What do you want to do? Well, actually, I believe I said last time we're entering combat.
Yeah.
We are entering combat.
We're entering combat. So, people, you're going to get to see combat in Dice Sedai. So, basically, unlike D&D, which is a turn-based system where everyone takes a turn and their turn happens and then the next turn happens, what I'm going to do in this game is more like a wizard, more like Mage the Ascension or a White Wolf game. This is going to be simultaneous combat. So I'm going to go to Jamail and Ao both, ask them what they want to do. I, as the creator, I'm going to have in my mind what these 3 dire wolves want to do. And then we will all roll and resolve simultaneously what actually happens.
Okay.
So, Jamail Sedai, what's your plan?
Okay. First, I want to yell to the alive girl because she's hot and I don't want her to die.
She's a smoke show.
Because one of my like motivating principles is that like hot people should live. There should be more hot people in the world.
True.
That is Jamail's sort of like personal philosophy. So I'm going to yell at her like, hide behind the wagon. And then I am going to call lightning. I'm going to call lightning big time. And I'm going to call it on one of the dark hounds, the one that's closest to me.
And okay, to be clear, this is a play test. A lot of these rules have not been hammered out, and we're still playing with different ways of doing it. For this combat, I am going to play with the dark hounds actually having HP points, unlike the 2 of you. But I'm going to give the dark hounds HP. And let's say the mechanic for call lightning is you roll, and if it's a success, then you just add up the points in your entire dice pool, and that is the damage you do.
Love it.
Are you doing like an area of effect attack, or are you calling it on one single dark hound?
I'm calling it on one single dark hound. I want to kill a dog.
You want to kill a dog. That's fair.
Mary Lou, quote
I want
Quote
to
her
kill
on that.
a dog.
Okay. Roll for call lightning.
Rolling for call lightning. I have 2 dots in call lightning. 1 success, 4.
Okay.
And the total is 6.
6 points. Okay, with a 4, I am going to say, yeah, okay. 6 points. You call lightning. It's successful. You do successfully call lightning, but where you intended to hit one dark hound, your lightning is kind of a little chaotic. You do end up hitting all 3 dark hounds, and your damage is scattered among them, so they each take 2 damage.
Okay.
Oh shit! See, this is exactly what I knew I was going to do. I resolved your turn.
Oh, right. We're doing it all.
We're unresolving.
Oh, now
Unresolved.
Sarah,
That
you
will be
take
your
a
That didn't
roll.
point
happen.
of-
That didn't
of
happen.
Badness of panic.
Creator takes a point of panic.
Yeah.
Ao Sedai, what are you going to do?
I would like to use some like earth elemental magic, and I want to try and like create like a sinkhole or something like underneath one of them
baby.
and like pull them into the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, to try
Okay.
to like bury
Love
its
that.
legs in the ground. I want to see if I can do that.
Awesome.
So
Just one of them? You're trying to like
Yes.
stop one of them in
let's
its
just do
place.
one of them.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay,
So
so I-
I'm going to decide what the dark hounds do, and then
Okay.
you and I are going to roll simultaneously.
Great.
Mary Lou will already have taken her turn because I done messed up. Okay, so let's see how these dark hounds do. Okay. Ao Sedai, what did you get?
Oh, so what do I roll? I roll 4,
Oh,
right? Because I have 4 in earth.
You have 4 points. You roll
Okay.
all your earth, yeah.
All right. Let me move that die. All right. Motherfucker, I got another
Dark One's eyes.
got another dark one's eyes. And
Oh,
also
shit.
I got 2
It's-
1s and 2 3s. So
It's a fascinating mechanic because when you're rolling 4 dice,
Mhm.
you actually have like a 13% chance of getting the dark one's eyes.
Ooh. Okay.
It's interesting, and we might have to change that. But for now, this is the rule, baby. So you got dark one's eyes. Yeah, you use the earth. You try to create this sinkhole, but I think because maybe the horse next to you is skittish and maybe it like kind of like jumps into you and you lose concentration at the crucial moment, and instead of creating a sinkhole underneath this dark hound, you accidentally do the opposite, and the earth underneath the dark hound explodes up, launching it towards you.
Oh fuck! Oh, I just catapulted a
Just catapulted
Jesus
a
Christ.
very angry dog.
And I will also let you roll for Ed in this turn. So
okay. I think Ed is just gonna. Man, he is just. I don't know what he's gonna do. I kind of want him to just like be in a defensive position.
Okay.
Yeah. He has
Ed's
a
in a
sword.
defensive position. Roll for Ed.
Roll. Okay. He is just 3, I think, right? Like 3.
Yeah, he's 3
sixes?
dots.
Okay. 4, 4, 1. So 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's an okay success. Yeah, so he's in a defensive mode. He's like it's like you've turned your Yu-Gi-Oh card horizontal.
Okay.
I'm
I'm holding Ed horizontally now.
Yeah. So the 3 dark hounds go for you. For the 3 of you. And I will say Ed, because you've put him in defense mode, will take half damage. So Ed, they try to bite Ed, and he's able to block the thrust, and they end up just kind of like slamming into him, but he doesn't really take any damage. But you, Ao Sedai, with your Dark One's eyes, you launched that Dark Hound you were trying to stop right at you, and it is able to land a bite right on your arm.
Ow. Oh, fuck.
And that is actually moderate harm because dark hounds have poisonous saliva. And actually, if you don't get healed soon, this will quickly become a severe harm.
Oh, God. Oh, this shit burns. Why?
And
Oh,
Jamail Sedai, you have a dark hound launch itself at you, and it snaps its jaws. I think you are able to twist out of the way on time to avoid being bitten,
Uh,
but in doing so, you do fall and you take lesser damage.
okay. Right.
Okay. Next round.
Next round.
Ao Sedai, what's your plan?
I'm still holding my. Which arm got bitten?
I'll let it be your non-dominant arm.
Okay. So I'm still holding my sword, I think that I
Yeah.
said I had
Mhm.
in the last round. I'm just gonna try and like stab him
Just
in the
stab it.
face. Just
Okay.
stab him in the face.
Yeah, roll for stab.
Mhm.
And we'll come back to you. Jamail, what's your plan here?
I'm sorry, what is my
Jamail?
stab, by the way? Is that
So,
combat?
that would be
Combat.
combat.
Okay.
Jamail, what are you doing?
I am going to. Fuck. I'm going to use air.
Okay.
And I'm going to use it as a whip. Whoosh! And I
Okay.
want to whip these dogs away from us. I just want to get them away.
Are you trying to hurt them or are you just trying to move them?
I mean, if it hurts.
Okay. We'll see what happens when you roll.
Yeah.
And what is Ed Warder is just going to remain in horizontal defense mode?
I think Ed is actually, now that this wolf is on me, can I try to get him to attack this wolf too?
100% you can.
Okay.
He's a warder, baby.
Cool.
That's his
Yeah.
jorb. That's his
Yeah.
one
That's his jorb.
jorb.
All right. So
Okay, so
let me.
Ao Sedai, what did you get?
So I got a 6 was my highest one, and
Okay.
then so you said add all the numbers together for that.
Well, I'm going to say
Or...
with a sword, it is a power rot blade. So I'll say add your two. Give me your two highest. Total
all
of your
right.
two
In that
highest.
case, it is 9.
9 damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'll roll for Ed.
Roll for Ed Warder. Calling him his full title.
Oh my God, Ed got the Ed
got the dark one's
Ed
eyes.
got the dark one's eyes.
Oh my God.
Poor Ed.
Okay.
No, my husband.
No.
Ed, my sweet boy.
Okay. Interesting.
Oh no.
Okay, well Ed fails. Ed fails to land a hit. But he does leave himself wide open. And
Oh no.
the Dark Hound that was attacking you that Ed tried to hit.
Oh fuck.
That Dark Hound was dazed by being stabbed. It wasn't able to get an attack off. But the Dark Hound that had engaged Ed previously, that now has full open run of Ed's back, is able to get a good old bite in on Ed's shoulder. And Ed takes moderate damage.
Oh no.
I meant to heal you on this round. I should have healed you, but I didn't. So.
Yeah.
Oops.
Okay. And Jamail Sedai, how did your air roll go?
I got a 6.
You got a 6?
Yeah.
Okay, great. And the Dark Hound attacking you also got a 6. So I will say you both kind of remain neutral to each other.
Okay.
So the Dark Hound is still right up on you. Neither of you damage the other.
But I'm like whipping at him, so he's like, ha, ha.
Yeah, I'd say like he's going in for a bite, and you're like you're whipping, and he's dodging the whips. He's not able to get to you, but he's able to dodge.
It's like, when you're in like a fighting game and you're both kind of just like standing across from each other doing this, but like not actually attacking.
You're both in your idle pose.
Yeah. I also want to say I for my harm box, I currently have fucked up arm and fucked up husband as my 2 entries.
You don't take harm from Ed Warder. He has his own.
Yeah. Okay. I wasn't sure if I was supposed to be tracking that somewhere on my sheet.
Yeah. I'll track Ed's harm for you.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good point though. We need somewhere to track Warder health.
Okay.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's just the creator who tracks it. So it's just on your sheet somewhere.
I'll track him.
Awesome.
But he has taken moderate damage. So great. Next round.
I'm gotta heal AO because I don't want her moderate wound to turn severe. So I have 3 dice in healing. And I got 2 successes.
Perfect. So AO, you get to drop down 2 rows of harm.
Okay.
So it disappears.
It's gone, baby.
Oh, it's gone. Hell yeah.
But that doesn't actually happen until after AO does her next roll. So you will still get the minus 1d on this roll.
Oh, great. Okay, cool.
Oh, right, because I wasn't supposed to roll yet. Sorry. Okay, just
Yeah.
know I'm trying to heal you.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. In that case, I am going to... Whew. So there's one that's like sort of engaged with me and one that's engaged with Ed?
Yeah, so there's one you've just stabbed. I would say
Okay.
your sword is still in it, maybe.
Yeah.
And Ed is trying to attack it. And then there's the one that has come up from behind Ed and bit him on the shoulder.
Is there a way I'm going to, like... I think I'm just going to stab him again.
Stab him again.
I think we're going, like, full stabby.
Full stabbers.
Full stabby.
You got a power up blade.
Yeah.
She's got a power up blade.
You're a trust fund, baby. You can trust me.
Whew. Yeah, this is good.
What'd you get?
So I got a 6, a 5, and 2 4s.
That's 11
right.
damage right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
And I will tell you, this Darkhound's not looking good.
Yeah. Just like driving this knife into his skull. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck that dog.
yeah. Yeah. We came here to kill dogs.
Yeah. And can you roll for Ed Warder for me?
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? As a penalty for him rolling Dark One's eyes last turn.
Yeah.
Mary Lou, this echo, Mary Lou.
I'm sorry.
Oh, she's muted. Okay, no echo anymore. As a penalty for Ed rolling the Dark One's eyes last time, I think when he went to attack that dog, he wound up like slipping and wound up prone. So he has to take this turn to get up.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oh, he's like, who left these fucking banana peels here?
Yeah.
Why was this cart filled with banana peels?
And
I love that
I
as
am
a
sorry.
consequence for the Dark One's eyes that you have to skip your next turn. I like that as a consequence.
I also have some bad news for you, Jasmine. You were still at minus 1d because you had a moderate injury.
Oh,
so I'm
right,
taking away your 6. So
Yeah.
instead of 11 damage, you did 9 damage.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I forgot about that too. I was gonna be like, oh yeah. That was...
And the dogs. These dogs you're trying to kill. The one you're engaged with, Jasmine, it is hurting. It wasn't able to do anything. It's doing the best it can just to avoid being killed right now.
Mhm.
The one that was attacking Ed Warder from behind, I think is being cocky, and he's just kind of strutting around now. He didn't even bother attacking this turn. But the one that you're engaged with, Jamail Sedai, because you turned your attention to healing Ao in the middle of a battle, and healing takes a lot of focus, he was able to get off a big old chomp on you. So you take moderate damage. And you can unmute yourself, Mary Lou.
Well, I forgot.
Yeah.
I wrote down chomp.
Oh no, Jamail has fallen under some sort of silence curse.
Jamail has
Not
sadly...
for long. Not if I have anything to say about it.
Great. Next round.
I need to save my fucking husband. I am gonna try to do the Okay, so you know, remember how last time I was like sinkhole and then it fucked up and it created like a. I'm gonna try and do that intentionally and like try and just like launch
just
this
launch a
wolf
dog
away. I want to launch this dog away.
Which one? Which one are you launching?
The one that's engaged with Ed, or the one that was like circling around Ed.
Yeah. Okay.
So I wanted to just get it away.
Jamail, what is your plan?
My plan is I want to kill the dog that's almost dead.
Okay. How are you going to do that?
By sending like a bullet of air.
A bullet of air. Ooh, like the guns they used
pressure-
to kill cows.
Like the gun used to kill cows, like in No Country for Old Men, except with magic. I'm going to kill this fucking dog and it won't feel pain. And I feel bad about that because I want it to feel pain because fuck these dogs.
Jesus.
But
okay. Well, tell me, how did you roll, Jasmine?
Yeah.
I got so the two highest are a 4 and a 5. So
okay.
9.
How did Ed Warder roll? And what is he trying to do?
Oh, Ed. So he's He's awake now and up.
He just fell down. He's gotten
Okay.
himself back up.
I think I'm just gonna try and get him back up and again back into that defensive
Okay.
mode.
Yeah, he's in defense mood.
Okay. So let me roll for that. He got a 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And Jamail, how did you do?
I got 2 successes.
Okay.
The highest was a 5.
Highest was a 5.
Mhm.
Well, with that 5, I would say you did 5 damage to this dog.
Is it dead?
Actually, you know what? What was the other one you rolled?
I got a 5 and a 1.
You got 2 5s and a 1.
Yeah.
Oh, but you had a moderate harm. So did you do -1d?
No.
So you got a 5 and a 1. That is 5 damage.
Oh, wait, should Ed have also had -1?
Ed does have -1, yeah.
Should I?
Nice.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, in
Yeah,
that case, should I?
You can re-roll for him, yeah.
Should I re-roll? Okay.
Yeah, we're all learning here,
Yeah.
and
We're
we're
all
all making
learning.
up the rules.
That was a 4 and a 2.
A 4?
So
Okay.
Yeah, for Ed.
Not bad. Not bad. Great. And how did you roll, Ao? You got a 5 and a 4.
Got a 5. Yes, that sounds. Yeah, it was 5 and 4.
Okay. Were your 2 successes.
Mhm.
So that's pretty good. I will say the dog you were rolling against failed.
Mm.
So you launched that puppy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's she going?
Ooh, I want to try to launch it. Would it be too complicated to try and launch it into another one?
Interesting. You didn't make that your plan.
That's true.
So
Yeah,
I
I would
would
just say
say-
I think what I originally said was just as far away from Ed as
Just
possible.
away.
So I think I'll just go with that.
Just back in the direction they came
It definitely,
from.
yeah, it definitely was just a panic, oh no, my
Okay.
husband.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing. If you had rolled a critical success, 100%, I would let
Yeah,
you do
for
that.
sure. Okay.
Okay. The one that Mary Lou that you just hit is
Dead.
It's not dead,
Fuck you.
but it is hurting. It is
Good.
whimpering. It's on the ground.
Good.
It is not biting anymore.
Yeah.
but the one who just took a big chomper out of you is still there, baby. And you're wide open again.
God damn it.
So it takes another bite. So you have another moderate harm on you.
Okay, I might need some healing.
Yeah, I got you.
I wrote chomp again.
Yeah. Okay.
So I still have -1D. I need to remember that.
Yeah, you have -1d. And speaking of -1d, it's next round. So Jamail, what's your plan? So let me tell you what's going on. Let me give you the layout. Ed, still in defensive position. That doesn't have to change. You can leave him there. Jamail, you have turned. So you and Jasmine you and Ao Sedai are both focused on this basically dying Darkhound who's right in the middle of you. But there is this other Darkhound that is just free to just maul you that you've just been ignoring. So he's
because I wanted to get rid of an enemy.
He's taken 2 big chompies.
Yeah.
And then there's this other Darkhound that was just and is landed in the trees.
Okay, yeah. Since I have -1D, I really want to call lightning and just roast this guy that's chomped me twice.
Yeah, just roast that sucker.
I do, but since I have -1D, I want to do air, and I want to do a similar thing where I just razor blades. Imagine like Ivysaur's razor leaf. It's just minus the
air.
leaf.
Okay.
It's just razor wind. I just want to slice this puppy into tiny little shreds. So I have 3 in air, but -D. So I'm rolling 2, but I'm not gonna roll yet because I remember.
Good. And I'm gonna make up a dynamic for you here. If your highest is a 4, it's gonna take 4 damage.
Okay.
If your highest is a 5, I will let you add all of your successes together. Your highest is 5, I'll let you add your top 2 successes. If your highest is a 6, I'll let you add all of your successes. And if you crit, I let you add all of your dots.
Well, I only have 2 dice, so those last 3 things would.
I'm just making up the rules.
But I like that rule. Yes, I'm in.
Okay.
But I'm not rolling now.
Okay. You're not rolling now. Ao, what is your plan this time?
All right. I am going to heal Jamail.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or do I roll now? Wait, fuck. Do I roll?
You can all roll. Just don't
I'm
tell
gonna
me what
roll,
you get
yeah.
yet.
Okay.
Okay. The hound has landed. Snooze Bones wants to know, has the hound landed? The hound has landed.
I was kind of hoping it was like a Team Rocket situation where
Yeah, I was just like,
we just never see it again.
yeah.
Houston, the hound has landed. The hound has landed. Over.
Thank you, Houston.
Okay. How did you do?
So for healing, I got
failed.
a 5 and a 2. So
5 and a 2. So that's one. That pushes one round down. So,
Okay.
Ed Warder is back into lesser territory. So he's.
I was healing Jamail.
Oh, you were healing Jamail.
Yeah.
Jamail, you're back into lesser.
Great. So my chomps become lesser.
Which means you get to re-roll. Oh no, this will happen after you rolled. So give me that roll. How'd you do?
Failed. 2 failures. 2 twos.
2 twos. Okay. Yeah, you get some wind, but I think you were just kind of hurting. That poison of the Dark Hound's saliva is just like
Just
pulsing.
for my
in you.
ego, can we say I did like a really cool razor wind? It just like missed him.
I will say you did a really cool razor wind.
Thanks.
And it was just like 4 feet to
It's
the
just
left.
like really
of
off.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For some reason, that makes my ego feel better.
Yeah. I think the Dark Hound was able to just like duck under it.
Jamail
and-
just like doesn't have like really good hand-eye coordination, you know?
The thing about the Dark Hound is not only was he able to duck under it,
Fuck.
he's able to get another big chomp on you.
Another chomp?
Yeah, he's chomping your leg this time.
Oh, fuck.
Bitch. Chomped leg.
Yeah, so you're back in moderate. So it's a good thing AO healed you there.
Thank you, AO.
And
no problem. I gotcha.
that hound you launched into the trees. It took some damage, but it is back in range of you, but it's not going to attack this turn. And the other hound that is almost dead is incapacitated. It is not doing anything. And what is Ed Warder up to? Just defense still?
I think Ed's gonna try to. Ed can't like heal himself, right? Like
No, he can't.
Okay, then I think Ed is gonna. So there's one that's near us still, right?
There's the one that's been biting Mary Lou.
Yeah. Okay. Ed's gonna attack. Ed's gonna attack that guy.
Biting me. Stop biting me.
Yeah. Stop biting me.
Stop.
I will say,
Please.
I think Mary Lou, I'm being generous by having this Dark Hound bite only be moderate.
Thank you.
All right. So I'm gonna roll for Ed, and he's only 2d6, right? Because he's still injured.
He is still injured, so
All right.
2d6.
1 and a 2.
1 or 2.
Oh,
Ed,
my sweet
Ed,
boy, Ed. Oh, Ed.
Ed does nothing.
He doesn't do anything.
He doesn't do anything. Maybe he tries to do like a cool, like, you know what Ed does? I'll tell you exactly what Ed does. Ed goes for a flying stab, and he takes like a dramatic leap, just like
in the
like
trailer.
stepping in the trailer. He does a dramatic leap at the Dark Hound with his sword, and he just does not get the calculus right, and he flies right over this Dark Hound.
And he lands in Jamail's like razor wind thing. He's like, ah.
Ed. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hit you. I don't have.
Ow, why does this air hurt? I didn't know this was possible.
No, he doesn't take any damage from the air. He just flies right over that Dark Hound and is a little embarrassed. Next round, what is your plan going to be, Jamail?
Same thing. I can't risk only rolling 1 die, I think. So I'm still gonna do my razor wind, but I'm pissed about it.
You're pissed about your razor wind.
Yeah, so I'm putting all of my like really pissy bitch Asha energy.
Bitch Asha energy into your razor wind.
Yeah, roll for bitch.
Okay, that's right. And y'all don't forget, you do have stamina. You could be burning in these rolls.
I'm burning.
Well, you don't have to. Like, you don't know what your results are yet.
I do.
Okay, she does know what her results are. Okay, we'll get to you. Ayo, what's your plan?
I was gonna launch that same wolf again because I think that's funny.
Okay.
It's like
and
as
what
soon
is
as this
what
wolf
is
comes padding back, I'm just gonna launch it back.
What
Be
is-
like, no.
Bitch.
what is Edwarder gonna do?
Ed is gonna try to attack the Chompy again, Mr.
Okay.
Chompy. Yeah,
Mr. Chompers.
Mr. Chompers. So I'm gonna roll
Okay.
for...
Give me your rolls.
I got worse than I did before. So last roll I got 2 2s. Now I got a 2 and a 1.
Okay. Are you gonna burn staminers?
I'm absolutely gonna burn staminers.
So reminder to viewers, you have 6 stamina points per day without being refreshed. And each stamina point you burn lets you re-roll a single die.
Call me freaking crazy, but I'm sick of being chomped by this little chompy boy. I'm burning 2 points of stamina to
Hell
reroll.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Fuck this
Let's
guy.
see. How do you do?
Yes! Oh, 2 successes. One of them
2
is 6.
successes. One of them is a 6. What is the second one?
A 4.
A 4. That's 10 damage on little chompers. And you do this. Little chompers, it chomps back. Little chompers chomps back. So take another chomp.
Where did I get chomped?
This time you got chomped on the other leg.
Chomped other leg.
Ayo, how'd you do?
Okay, so I got 2 4s to launch
Okay, 2 4s to launch.
that other guy. Yeah.
Well, that. Oh, the echo's so bad right now, Mary Lou.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know what changes. That Dark Hound actually rolled a 5 this round, so he's able to evade this time. He's grown wary of exploding Earth, and he's able to react quickly enough to avoid being launched. But that will exhaust his action for this round, so he's not able to get another bite in. He's
Okay.
just able to dodge. And
Okay.
how did Edwarder do?
Ed Warder rolled 2 4s.
2 4s? Okay, that's good.
Mhm.
He's able to get 4 damage on Lil Chompers, the one who's been chomping Mary Lou relentlessly.
Mhm.
Okay. Next round.
Okay.
These hounds are beefy boys. I wasn't like planning to throw 3 dark hounds at you right at the
Yeah.
beginning.
Right. Sure. Well, we did roll the dark one's eyes. It happens.
It happens.
I am still 1 dice down, so I am rolling to incapacitate. I want to roll and tie up Chompy Boy, who's been
Okay.
chomping me. I am sick of being chomped. I want to tie him up for as long as I can, just so he's just not chomping me anymore. So I don't care if this doesn't cause damage. I just want him to be still and wait for me while I have the chance.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I
You're
want.
tying him up with air, and you are strong enough to do that. So this is the sort of thing where I might say, well, it takes strength 5 to successfully bind a dark hound in air, but you do have strength 5. So I will allow you to try this roll.
Great.
And Ao Sedai, what is your plan for this round?
I am going to use... Okay. I'm going to use fire. I'm just going to launch a good old fireball at the guy that I failed to launch.
Good old fireball. I like it. A classic
It's
Ice
a good old
Sedai.
fireball.
A classic Ice Sedai move.
Very.
Okay. So, and what is Ed Warder going to do?
Ed is gonna try and stab Chompers again.
Ed is going to stab little chompers.
Yeah.
Okay, let's hear those rolls.
Oof. Okay. So the highest one is a 6. So the 2 highest are 11
Okay.
total.
Yeah, that
Wait,
was.
what was the rule again for like if I rolled a 6?
If you roll a 6, you get to add all your successes.
Oh, okay. Whoa, that is 20 because I got
20.
I got a 6, 2 5s, and a 4.
You're throwing a fireball.
That is correct. You're right. Let me re-roll that real quick because I forgot that this was only 2 dice. It's a 3 and a 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's 5 damage. Not bad.
Yeah.
5 damage on little chompers.
All right, and then Ed is also gonna. He also got a 3 and a 5.
Oh no, you were throwing a fireball at the one you failed to launch, right?
Yes.
Okay. So perfect. So Ed is able to finally get a slice in to this Dark Hound.
Good job, Ed.
And does 5 damage. And you do hit this dog with a fireball and do 5 damage. But one of the reasons you're able to hit this dog with a fireball is because he is coming in real close to you, and he gets a big old chompy on you.
Oh.
So you get a moderate chomp.
Oof.
Jamail Sedai. How'd
I
you do?
failed.
You failed. Are you gonna burn points?
Yeah, I'm gonna burn 1 this time though.
Okay, you're gonna burn
Just
1.
gonna burn 1. And that also failed.
Okay. And the dog, Little Chompers, as he's so affectionately come to be known, does take another big chomp out of Mary Lou.
Cool.
This time
Okay.
it's severe damage.
Oof.
Yep.
I think this time he bites that same leg he just bit, and he's able to crunch bone this time.
Ow! Chomped bone. Okay. Got
So
it.
You're in severe
I am
territory.
in severe.
But I can tell you, these dogs are looking worse for the wear too.
It doesn't
So-
look like it.
Well, I promise it's true.
Did they get minus dice, huh?
They actually are just about to start getting negative dice. Yes.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the plans this time?
Okay.
I'm definitely healing Jamail.
You're healing Jamail.
Yeah.
Thank y'all.
Good plan.
Thank y'all.
Okay,
And I still have
Edwarder.
-2 die. So I am going to, all I can, I think, really afford to do is air. And I'm just going to keep trying to tie up.
I mean, there's also Mirrors of Mist. Like, you can try other things if you want.
I could try and scare him away or something. Or maybe
Just tie him up.
mirrors. Huh?
You're gonna tie him up?
Yeah, I'm just going to tie him up. That's
Okay.
all I can really think of. I haven't thought of what I would do for an illusion. So,
And what's Edwarder doing?
Ed is he's just a good old stabby guy. I think he's gonna try and just get one more
Good
sword
stab
attack
in there.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's hear your results, Jamail.
6, baby.
A 6. This thing is bound.
Nice.
This thing is bound. It's maybe hovering. You see it. The woman who's like sitting there crying and like scared out of her mind just sees this Dark Hound like lift up into the air with its little paws bound and it's going,
Fuck you, bitch. You chomped me like 5 times.
Little chompers. That's why they call them little chompers.
That
How
is
did-
why
That's
they
a,
call
on his,
them
he has a collar and like it says little chomper on
little
it.
chompers.
Yeah.
It's one of the Dark One's favorite dogs.
Ayo, how did your rolls go?
So for healing Jamail, I rolled a 5.
Nice.
Okay,
Thank
just
you.
the one success. Okay, so you're
Uh-huh.
back into moderate territory, Jamail.
And then Ed Warder rolled a 4 against
A 4 to hit. Okay.
yeah.
Against little chompers.
Against little chompers, I think was
Okay, well that's
Yeah.
4 damage. So
nice.
little chompers is not looking good up there. I can tell you that.
Mhm.
And the other one, the one you had launched into the woods, who is now
Mhm.
back and is kind of pissed off at you specifically, Ao Sedai, is able
Oof.
to get in and get a good bite on your leg
Oh.
for 4 damage. Well, not 4
Well,
damage.
so now I got
for,
2.
For
So
a
I got 2
moderate,
moderate.
a moderate chomp.
Okay.
Okay. Fantastic. We're gonna keep cruising through this combat, baby.
Yeah.
Next round.
Hell yeah.
This is speedy combat.
Speed combat. I want to heal Ao because I want
gonna
her
heal
to
Ao.
not have the -1 die
Okay.
anymore. So I am going to. Maddie says, y'all are going to run out of legs soon.
Yeah. Damn it.
They're
We
chomping
should have
legs.
found a spider or octopus to go on this quest with us. It would've been-
I know. Yeah.
Giving us a little bit more
Chomper
wiggle
can
room.
Chomp all those legs, not
Yeah.
mine. Bitch, please. I'm going to try and heal Ao to get her out of moderate and negative dice territory.
Okay. You're healing Ao. Ao, what are you doing?
I am going to join my husband in stabbing Mr. Chompers.
A little
I think
stab
we're-
on the chompers.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. Like stab is actually one of your strongest attacks right now.
I know.
Current roll.
Yeah.
Or die and stab.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. But it's 3, right? Because I have.
But
It's
you
3
still have
'cause you're at
minus
-1,
one,
yeah.
minus 1 dice.
And
Cool.
what is Edwarder doing? Edwarder's just another stabby.
He's just another stab. Yeah.
Okay.
We're doing a husband and wife joint stab.
Husband and wife
Love
joint
that.
stab.
I love
Mhm.
that about you guys.
Yeah.
Okay. So how'd you roll? Jamel Sedai, let's hear him.
2 successes, a 5 and a 6.
A 5
Get rid
and
of
a
all your
6.
injuries, baby. Yep.
Boom! All your injuries are gone. Ayo, you're feeling freaking great.
Oh shit.
Ayo, you are golden.
And how did you roll, Ayo?
Okay, so I got a 4 and a 6 for stab.
Okay, boom. That's 10 damage on little chompers. With
Mhm.
your power rot blade, it makes sense because power rot blades are one of the few weapons that can actually do like serious injury to dark hounds.
to
And yours
dogs.
does more
To
than
dogs.
serious injury. Ayo, said I explain what it looks like when you kill this dark hound.
Okay, so this dark hound is being held aloft in the air, right? And I think Ao Sedai just takes this sword and just like shoves it like up through the hound's like skull and just through its brain.
I wanna remind
goes,
everyone,
Yes, bitch!
Yeah.
this sword looks like a plastic toy
And it
sword.
looks like a plastic
is-
toy sword.
This is a sword from ancient times.
Yeah.
This power rot blade.
But it looks like a Fisher Price, like has like little light up things on it. Like
Awesome.
Yeah.
Right up through this dark hound's skull. And this dark hound is freaking dead.
Yeah.
And in these bonds of air, you see this dark hound just kind of like melt away into something somewhere between shadow and smoke, and it just like dissipates. And what happens with Ed Warder? How did he do?
He rolled 2 2s. So I
2 2s. Ed
I think
Warder.
after all that happened, he like takes his knife. He's like, yeah, take that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just stabbing the smoke that is what has become of this dark hound. And the other dark hound, upon seeing its friend die, not just its friend, they're not biological brothers, but they grew up on the streets of Shia Ghul together. They had each other's backs when no one else did. And he is
they
just
experimented with each other, sexually.
Yeah,
It's like their first,
everything. They were each
their
other's
first
first in many
queer
ways.
hellhound experience,
Yeah. Exactly. And
We have to share the graphic that Snooze Bones just put into the chat.
what is this graphic?
You just click on it and show it. Just click on it and show everyone.
Well,
everyone at home, type that Imgur link into your browser.
There, put it in your browser and then share your screen.
okay, I got it.
Because it's really good advice. It's really good advice.
This is
and I
great
think
advice. I
all
wish
day.
we'd read this.
Okay, I'm pulling it up.
Yeah, I wish we had like received this advice before we started. It's like really accurate.
Mhm.
Okay. This is all true, actually.
Do not use mating calls. Do not.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah, absolutely. That was a poor choice.
This is brilliant, Snooze Bones. I love how quickly you made this. This is beautiful. Guard legs for Little Chompy. Little Chompy love chomping legs, but Little
Just
Chompy
love
is
chomping
Little
legs.
Chompy
It's
is no
one
more.
true passion in life.
Bearinfo.org just
Love
says
it.
power rot. Thank you so much, Snooze
Thank you,
Bones.
Bones.
So this second dark hound, the first one dead, Little Chompy gone, poof. The one that had been attacking you originally, Ao Sedai, is incapacitated on the ground, like fully knocked out, but not quite dead.
Mhm.
And Lil Chompy's best friend / maybe more is just like so distraught at seeing what happened to Champia. He doesn't even make an attack that round.
Awkward.
So what are you doing next?
I am gonna call some freaking lightning, baby.
Call some freaking lightning, baby.
It is time for the thunder.
Time for the thunder.
It's time for the thunder.
Hells yeah, it is. Let's hear it.
No,
Jamail, are you still injured?
I am injured. I have two. Yeah, I have 2 moderate injuries.
Okay.
So if I get any more, it's gonna go up to severe. And I still have -1 die. But yeah.
Okay. In that case, I am going to heal Jamail.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what is Ed Warder going to do?
And Ed is going to, I guess, try and stab the sad the sad one,
The
widow.
sad boy.
Yeah.
Ed is stabbing sad boy.
Yeah.
And-
Ed's like, oh, that's so sad, and then.
Yeah.
Okay, great. And I will just say, canonically, Ed has a shitty sword.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me your rolls, Jamail. How did you do? You can use stamina. There's only an hour left in this entire game, so if you're gonna use stamina,
Okay, I am gonna burn 1 stamina.
and don't forget that AO has 3 points of refresh.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, I'm gonna burn 1 stamina because that was a 1.
Okay.
And that was a 1 again.
That was a 1 again. Okay.
Yeah.
You call lightning, and it just you like hear it
doesn't come.
strike like 100 yards away.
I call
Or maybe-
lightning and it says, "Ugh, what?"
You hear in the distance the voice of some farmer going, "What in tarnation?" as lightning cracks down out of nowhere
He
to
gets
the
struck
middle
by
of this
lightning
field.
Yeah.
He doesn't yell "What in tarnation?" He probably yells "What in the light?"
What in the light?
Ayo Sedai, how did your healing go?
I rolled a 4.
Okay, that
That-
works.
Yeah.
That's 1 round down.
Yeah, and I can't
Both of
use
my
my.
chomped legs are going down to lesser.
Yeah. We're like straightening out your legs, kind of like twisting the bones
Yeah.
back into place. And I can't use my stamina to reroll Ed's stuff, right?
No,
Okay, then Ed rolled a 1 and a 2.
it makes sense because Ed has a shitty blade.
Ed is trying his best.
Ed
That's,
likes-
Aw,
why I
Ed.
personally love him, because it's not about his it's the amount of effort and
He's
devotion he
hurt.
puts into
I
his
mean,
craft.
He's
Ed has
really
taken
hurt,
a
yeah.
moderate chomp, and unlike you and Jamail, no one has bothered to heal Ed.
No,
and-
just fuck him.
Yeah.
This
He's not as hot as we are.
this Darkhound poison is just coursing through him, but he's trying his best, and he goes
Yeah.
to stab, and I think it just bends his sword. These
Oh,
Darkhound hides are tough,
Boing.
but Sad Boy is still so sad. All he does is release a lamenting howl
oh.
over little Chompy.
Whatever. Get over it.
Next round.
Okay, I'm pissed. I am doing my Razor Wind again. Razor
Okay.
Wind. Because there is no freaking way. Actually, no. Now that I've been healed, I'm calling lightning. I want to see it happen.
Hell yeah.
Calling lightning. It's time for the thunder. It fucking better be time for the thunder. I swear to God. I'm ready.
I'm waiting. Ayo Sedai, what's your plan?
Oh. I'm gonna.
There's really just this one sad boy
It
left.
really is just the one sad boy. I think it's time for another classic fireball.
Classic fireball. I love to
Yeah.
hear it. And Ed Warder is going to take another stab with his
Of
bent
course
sword.
he is. Yeah.
Let's hear them results.
Got a 6 and a 4 for AO for the fireball.
I got
Okay.
a 6 and a 5.
Hey.
Baby.
Lightning simultaneously. Fire and lightning collide on this dog. And Ao, you got to kill one already. Jamail, what does it look like when you kill Sad Boy?
This like in cartoons, you know, when it goes like bzzz, and they kind of go see through and you can see their bones for a second.
Uh-huh.
That's what happens to sad boy. He goes, and we can see his bones. And then also like a cartoon, the smoke clears and he looks like a fried chicken. A whole roast chicken.
A whole roast chicken, a whole roast dark chicken.
But it looks like a whole roast chicken, just in the size of a dark hound.
Yeah,
and
of
then
course.
It just starts to dissipate into the smoky ash shadow.
That's true. That's very true. And Ao, Sedai, you and Jamail have killed this dark hound. Do you have any like cool action hero lines you want to drop on?
I came here to use stamina and kill dogs, and I'm all out of stamina.
Perfect. But the funny thing is, you still have all of your
stamina. I have not used any stamina.
Jamail, let's hear your line.
I say, and now that's what I call a smoke show.
Oh, that is good.
I love it.
And Ed
Jamail
says,
Sedai.
I'm Ed.
Jamail Sedai, for that brilliant line, I'll give you a point of calm.
Fuck yeah.
Ao Sedai, for trying to lie about being all out of stamina, you get a point of panic.
Oh shit! Oh yeah! Oh no! I say that and immediately I'm like, why the fuck did I say that? Oh my god!
You can't even say it. It doesn't even come out.
It doesn't even happen.
Yeah.
It literally doesn't happen.
You try. You like look like you're like, I came here to.
I just throw up a little bit.
And Ed says, and I'm Ed, as you said. And that's it. And you do have this incapacitated dark hound.
Stab him.
You stab him. You're just gonna
stab him.
Okay, he has faded away with his two friends, and they are gone. And this woman who was with Jerome is just screaming and like, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. I don't know how I could ever repay you. What am I supposed to do against a dog hound?
I don't know. You could just,
I don't know. You could have like yelled some like words of support or like words of affirmation.
Yeah.
You could have been like, "Yes, girl."
Yeah. This is very emotionally taxing for us Sedai too. We don't really talk about this.
No, people don't talk about it enough.
They don't talk about it.
Just saying, next time, what's your name?
Magdala.
Hi, Jamail Sedai. Next time, like, try to be a little more encouraging. Try to be a little more in it,
Yeah.
You don't think it makes that much of a difference, but it does. Like, it really does. Just, receiving that energy.
That's good to know. I mean, I always think of you, Aes Sedai, as, above human, but I guess you're just regular women after all. Oh.
No.
Yeah, no, don't get that wrong. Yeah, no.
No, we definitely are above you. It's just like you can help so little. So like, why wouldn't you try?
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, no, you're right. I'm stupid Magdala. Stupid Magdala.
It's okay. As long as you try better next time.
Is there anything you can do for Jerome?
I
will say, Jamail, you've already tried, so there's nothing you can do for Jerome. Yeah. But Ao, you could take a stab at it if you wanted.
Oh.
I mean, you said he was gone, right? I don't know.
He's not dead. He's not dead. It's just Jamail wasn't able to help.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, okay.
I thought I killed him.
Yeah, that's what I legit thought that too, because
I legitimately thought that
Jamail was like, "Oh, I guess I'll put him out of his misery because there's nothing I can do for." Like, that's legit. Well, Ao says, "Well, I don't know. Do you want me to put him out of his misery?" And I just sort of take his head and say, "Yeah, yes, no."
Oh, no. I meant heal him. I said I can heal, can't you?
Oh yeah. No, I mean I could try. Let's give this a crack. And I try to heal him, I guess.
Yeah, you could just roll for healing.
All right. That's a 1 and a 4.
Well, that's one power down. So you're able to fully stabilize Jerome.
Oh, cool.
I will say.
You're welcome.
And he goes from kind of like labored breathing and like feverish sweating to now he is still unconscious, but it is the slow, regular breath of sleep that you can hear. And this woman takes that as a comfort, Magdala. And she says, "Thank you. Is there anything I could do to repay you? Anything at all?"
If you got any, like, I'm kind of hungry. Are you hungry, Jamail? Yeah, do you
from
have like any snacks? Did you bring in the wagon? Is there any?
Oh, yeah. Yes, I do. We actually just came from fishing at that pond, and we were on our way to the fishmonger's market. But
do you
if
have
you want,
Snoochie
well,
from Malkier?
and she like whips her hair back, and you can see she's got the mark of a Malkiri bride on her forehead.
Oh my
Do
god,
I
the
have
Malkiri.
Snoochie?
Oh,
And she fillets up a beautiful bit of pond trout Snoochie for you, and I will say, it's delicious.
Oh my god.
oh my god, this is
Thank you,
lovely.
Magdala, so much. This
And
has been amazing. And
not
I cannot tell a lie.
not
Am
that
I
you
right?
asked, but you might be interested because you are Aes Sedai. I did see the most remarkable object.
Was it
Excuse
by
me?
any chance a black rod?
It was a black rod, and it was
Girl.
bizarre. And I got the sense that it was, maybe something that your kind should be better suited for dealing with.
It would definitely be of interest to us, and you would be such a big help if you could tell us everything you know expeditiously.
Well, I saw it in the hands of this, a ringleader. You know a ringleader? There's this
A circus?
traveling, there's this traveling circus that was outside of Whitebridge, and I saw the ringleader. He was using it like his little baton for the show.
Oh,
You're
It was-
kidding.
I'm not kidding. No,
the artifact has fallen into clown hands. This is
the Emerald
Crisis
must
for
be
the
alerted.
Sedai. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much, Magdala.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
My
And here-
companions and I, we must be on our way. We have a circus to crash.
And she says, "Thank you so much." She's effusive in her thanks, and she shoves a series of these like little snacks, just like white triangles with little dark squares in the middle. And she's like, "Please take these jelly donuts, please."
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Why does this jelly donut taste like rice?
It tastes shockingly like the Snoochie we just had.
It's weird,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, I
mean,
like
I do
it,
like jelly donuts. So
yeah, very
thank you
interesting
so
jelly
much.
donut.
Yeah. And because this is a playtest, and because there are 50 minutes left in the entire game, I will say you travel rather uneventfully
Mhm.
down the Camelin Road, and till you can start hearing in the distance what sounds like applause and cheering, oohs and ahs and oh no's and applause again, and a little music that's like da 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 da.
Amazing.
Hmm.
Okay. So we
I
gotta
detect
like...
a strong clown presence in this area.
Oh, can we say that we've maybe had a long rest, or
No, this is the same day.
this is the same day? Okay.
Ao could refresh you if you wanted to try that.
I could, yeah, sure.
And
I'll
I
do
want to heal. I want to heal.
Okay.
Ed.
Oh yeah, we should take care of my dying husband.
Take care of your dying husband.
Yeah, I
I
mean
do
that would
wanna
be
take
kind of
care-
appreciated, honestly. Like I'm just over here dying of Darkhound
I
poison. but-
did.
Yeah, I'm
I
sorry. You
did
live-
wait until we got here though to do it because I wanted you to learn your lesson, right?
What? That I
Really
shouldn't
feel
help you
that.
as your warder? Okay,
I just want you to like, do better next time. Maybe avoid.
let's do
those.
these heals and refreshes. How did they go?
So to roll a refresh, I just roll. Let's see, my 3 dice. I got 2 6s.
Two
and a
sixes on
2.
refresh.
Yeah.
That's a critical. So, Mary Lou, you are fully refreshed.
Ooh.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Thank you,
Yeah.
girlfriend.
Of course.
I
you
got.
you feel like a McDonald's Sprite right now. Like your body
I
just
do.
feels all like light and zippy and
This magical potion, the McDonald's Sprite.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like lightning in a bottle. I rolled a 5 and a 6 for
Okay.
Ed.
So
you
Ed
get
is fully healed as well.
sick.
Fantastic.
Right
And-
now, I only have 1 lesser injury. And I feel fine about that. So later, right? I don't want to worry about a healing right now.
Great.
Because you just refreshed me.
I mean, I can also just heal. Is there anything stopping me from also healing you? Yeah.
We're not in combat. Yeah, heal me.
Yeah.
Heal me,
Okay.
bitch.
I mean,
I mean that
5
as
and a 4.
In real, if I were gonna like be strict about how the 1 power works in the books on you, I'd be like, you can't even heal during combat. Like healing is like a slow meditative process.
Right. But that literally
I was allowing you to do it because you would have died.
Because you would have died. Yeah.
Oh, and I think in our game we have to allow it because otherwise you'd die.
Well, I think we would. I'm gonna play combat. You're gonna get in another combat right quick.
Okay, great. And
And
we'll figure it out.
I'm gonna make
Try
the rules a
something
little
different.
different this time. Yeah.
Love it. I'm excited. Okay, how'd my healing go?
5.
How did my healing go?
4.
Okay, you're fully healed
Sick.
as you go into this circus, and you see, as you approach, you start to see these tents, bigger and bigger as you get closer. Bright red and yellow and blue, big, just classic circus tents, and a huge sign over the entrance way that says Maywin Luca's Traveling Circus of Curiosities.
I already hate this guy. I want to do Mirrors of Mist.
Okay. What's your plan here?
I want us both, because I know these circus freaks. I know what they're in it for. I want to make all 3 of us look like absolute 10 out of 10 Andor people.
Okay,
like
well, the
Ed-
good news
Ed
is
can
you don't have to do that to Ed.
Is he already a smoke show?
Ed is a smoke show.
Oh.
And so am I. But I look so
Let's see your roll.
Like, yeah, I'm the only Ogo in this group, so yeah.
But I look Saldean, and I want us to look like Andoran.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I have 4.
Well, let's roll for smoke show for each of you. Give me a 2d6 roll.
Oh.
2d6. I have 4 for Mirrors of Mist.
No. This is just to establish your
Oh,
native
just to
smoke
establish
show.
how hot we are. Okay.
Ayo?
I got a 6 and a 4.
A 6. It was a smoke show.
Do you want to use stamina? You want to use
stamina? You can't use stamina on smoke show roll.
I got a 4 and a 1.
Okay,
so
you're a 4. You're pretty good. You're not bad.
That makes me like a solid 7 or something.
It's more like a 6.
Whatever.
You're not bad. You're not bad.
Listen.
Would anyone call you beautiful? They would call you, handsome.
You might as well call me fucking dead. No reason to live anymore. Jesus fucking Christ. I have just like an impeccable sense of fashion then, okay? At least.
Okay, that's fine. I will give you
roll
for sense of fashion. Roll for sense of fashion.
No, I will not roll for sense of fashion. I just have it. It just is. Okay.
Okay, you have an impeccable sense of fashion. Okay, perfect. Yeah. Great. So roll for Mirrors of Mist though. You don't have to roll for
all 4 of us or all 3 of us to be 10 out of 10 Andoran smoke shows.
Okay. I will say, Ao, you are a 9. If you had critted, you would be a 10.
Hell yeah.
Jamail, what did you roll? Dark One's eyes, baby. Dark One's eyes.
Oh no!
Oh, I love it.
Oh, we all look so fucked up.
Oh, I love to see it. Yeah, I am so sorry. You roll. You roll Dark One's eyes on Mirrors of Mist.
Super did.
Basically, like, you were like really distracted while you were doing it. It was maybe the first time you realized that Ed Warder is actually the smoke show, and you got distracted. Yeah. And I will say, Jamail, you look exactly like Ao, and Ao, you look exactly like Jamail.
And what does Ed look like?
Ed looks like Ed. Yeah, you didn't swap Ed.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah, you were just like staring into him, like kind of lost in thought. Great. And now you enter the circus, and the circus, the ticket guy at the front gate, just kind of looks you up and down. What's I Sedai doing at the circus?
We're bored.
We want to talk.
Everyone gets bored
We
sometimes.
want to see a show. We want to.
Yeah.
We want to see a show, and particularly, I want to see the ringleader do his act.
All right.
Remember, we cannot lie, Jasmine, or we will take panic.
Yeah.
Jasmine's at 2 panic, I believe, right?
I'm at 2 panic?
Are you not? Oh no, you
I
resisted the
was at
panic earlier.
1
You're at
panic.
1.
Yeah.
You're at 1 panic. All right. 1 silver each. And you have money. You're at
Oh,
Sedai.
okay.
You're rich. So you
Okay.
pay your way in.
I'm
But this
offended, but I do pay.
This guy's kind of glaring at you, and he's got like a really just like cliche like scar over his eye and like sunken knuckles. Like this guy's used to tossing people out of this circus.
Clown bouncers. Hate 'em.
And you go to the show, and there are a few options. There's like the big main tent, and you hear lots of applause coming from there. On the left, you see a bear trainer, and this just heavy Russian accent bear trainer family. And you see as well a tightrope act. They're walking tightrope high in the air. And on the other side, you see a strong man lifting giant weights and giant rocks. And you see a bearded woman as well. And what do you want to do?
Well, we've heard that the ringleader is the one who has the baton, right?
You have.
So I want to go to the main tent where I think the ringleader would be. But that's what I pitched to my compatriots.
Yeah. Let's do that. Scope it out. Because, I mean, McDollar or whatever said he was like waving it around and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And might I say, Ao, you are looking fabulous today.
Thank you.
But Jamil, you notice as you're like walking around the circus that men and women are staring at you to an extent you've never felt before.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry.
Is this what it's like?
Okay.
To be hot.
And I'm like, Ed, you better not have any feelings about this one way or the other ever. I don't want to hear it.
No, Ed, it's like.
I just like, here's the thing. Like, here's why I'm upset. Like, I thought I was hot.
Look, beauty is in the eye of the
hot.
beholder. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, Jamil.
Yeah, listen to Ed. Ed,
You
the
are
most beautiful
hot.
person I know.
You are hot.
Yeah.
It's your personality that people are drawn to.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You're so right.
Also,
I am right.
you can just do.
Personality rocks. I feel better. Thank you.
Yeah.
Great. So
Ready to see this ringleader.
you walk into the main event, and this is a circus, baby. There is a bear balancing on a big multicolored ball. There is a painted up, full on clown juggling like 5 swords, and there in the middle is Maywin Luca himself in the flashiest, reddest coat you've ever seen, and just like a bright turquoise button down shirt and skin tight yellow pants. And he has a ringleader's top hat as well. And there in his hand is a black rod about a pace long, fluted on one end. And he is yelling to the crowd, "Yes, it's I, Maywin Luca, purveyor of curiosity and various curio events. Come, see the bear, see the man." And he's just pointing at various things. And there's like 100 like Andorran farm folk and various rural people just like, "Ooh, yes, ah."
The rod doesn't seem to be doing anything, right? Like he's
just twirling it. He's just like a baton twirler. He's just like tossing it up way into the sky and pretending like he's gonna drop it and catching it at the last moment.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. So I want that freaking rod. I want us to do our business. But what I don't want is all of these innocent civilians around. Also, they're ugly. So, and like stinky. So Normally, I would roll command for this, but my command is pretty low.
Okay. Well, I can. Do I have high command? Let's see.
You have good command.
I have pretty decent command. So
Yeah.
if you yell something or tell me something to do, I can just do.
Okay, sick.
command.
I'd want to command the audience to go
Okay.
see another show.
Good.
That this show is over.
You want
Okay.
so Ao, you're gonna be the one to actually do this command.
And I'm gonna manipulate because I have 4 die in manipulate. 4 dice.
Okay. This is a big crowd, but you are Aes Sedai, so they might listen to you. Let's see how you do. But I'm
So
gonna
you
say
roll command and I roll manipulate, and I say, you can go see like an amazing
What was another one? The tightrope walker. Let's just be like, everyone
Go
goes
see the
see
tightrope
walker.
I will say, in order to get like this whole crowd out of here,
Mhm.
I will want a 6 from each of you or a crit from one of you.
Okay.
Mhm.
I think we can do that with 4 dice. I think we can get there. Sorry, dropped my dice.
What'd you do, Ao?
Yes.
Oh, no.
No. Okay, but I got 3 successes and a 6.
Okay,
I
3
can't-
successes and a 6.
Can I use my stamina to re-roll?
You can't. You can only use stamina for channeling.
Okay.
So,
Oof.
Jamail Sedai, you're pretty successful. You come in, and what does it sound like? How do you manipulate people into going to see the tightrope walker?
Wow! I have never seen anything like this before. And it would be amazing if everybody went to go see the tightrope walker. Wow, like nothing I've ever seen before.
Wow,
Like,
and
nothing
And then I just start like panic babbling. Actually, don't do that. Go.
well, Ale, I'll tell you what happens with your Dark One's eyes.
Yeah.
So, Jamail, you're pretty successful. People are
Right.
like, "Oh, a tightrope walker! I've never seen a tightrope walker before. I heard he might die." And so, like, most of them get up and leave and go to the tightrope walker. But 2 women remain. And I think you actually might recognize these women. And
Don't tell me.
Oh, I'm telling you.
Don't tell me.
These women are women you recognize from Tarvalon, from the White Tower. This is Mirren Sedai and Angelise Sedai, both of the Red Aja, who are here and do not leave.
Bitch ass bitch. Okay. Well,
Hey.
my Black Aja alarm bells are going off in my head because why the hell are 2 Aes Sedai coming here after this Terangrial if they were not sent by the Amerlin seat? Or were they sent by the Amerlin seat?
That's true. And while you puzzle that out, I will say, as the crowd rushes past you to go see the tightrope walker, this one very handsome young man stops Ao Sedai and just says, "Might I say you're the most beautiful thing I've ever seen," and then just goes on his way.
I take this compliment really well.
Yeah,
Oh
you just push in front of me and you're like, stop, that's so nice.
Oh my god, thank you so much.
He just looks at you. He's like, You're welcome." And he's just off with his friends to go see the tightrope walker.
Awesome.
Wow, that's weird. That's the first time anyone said that to me today. It's usually get that more, but okay, whatever.
I want to roll insight to see. I want to look at Mirren and Angeline and see, are they like being weird and suspicious? Are they surprised to see us? Are they pissed? Are they like?
Yeah, roll insight for me.
Okay,
And you can roll insight too,
Sorry,
Ao.
my cat is where I normally roll my dice. So say hi, princess. Hi, princess.
Hi, princess. Get the frick out of here, princess.
Get out of here. Love her so much, my baby angel. Rolling 3 dice for insight. And that is 3 failures. So
okay. Yeah, I rolled a 2.
You rolled a 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they walk up to you.
I rolled 3 2s. We rolled 4 2s.
Oh,
4 2s.
Hey.
Wow. That is the Dark One's noses. So they come up to you very imperiously, and they are both also relatively strong in the power, so equal in your hierarchic rank amongst Aes Sedai. And they just say very imperiously, "What are you doing here?"
I say,
we were not informed anyone else would be sent on this same mission.
What mission?
To recover the Black Rod Terangrial.
who sent you?
The Amelin. Who sent you?
The Amerlin.
Well, the Amelin does work in mysterious ways. She always loves
When were
to
you
play these
informed?
tricks. We were informed a week ago, and we made our way out of Tarvalin immediately.
A week ago?
Wait, it took you a
week ago.
week to. We just set out like this morning. Like.
Yes, well, we didn't all have the advantage of starting in Camelin now, did we, Aes Sedai?
So they were informed before us, like several days before us, allegedly.
They were.
So that's interesting for you guys. So I bet you guys have a pretty solid plan already of how you're going to get that rod.
We did. Until you ruined it by driving away the crowd. We were going to wait until the show was over and then sequester this young ringleader and simply take it from him.
Well, now there's 4 of us, so all 4 of us can do it together.
Okay, fine. Let's do it together.
Is the ringleader still here?
The ringleader
on stage
is furious. And you, as you ask this question, you have been so focused with these two, Mirren and Angelis, that you now realize the ringleader is yelling. What are you doing to my circus? I had a big crowd, the biggest we've had in weeks. How am I supposed to feed my workers if I don't have the ticket prices from these people? This show was going to be great.
I thought, isn't all of this your circus?
Yes, it's all my circus, but if they don't come to the main event, then they won't tell their friends to come back, and they didn't get to see the goods.
So, sounds like you have more of a advertising problem than a problem with us.
We had a full tent here, actually, sweetie. And then he, actually takes note of what your face looks like, and he's like, oh my god. I mean, by the light.
That's
I am so sorry.
Sedai to you.
I'm so sorry. Yes. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I said I would never. And he's just doesn't know what to do. He's just
Where
prostrating himself.
Where is your? Yeah, no, go.
Manipulate. Okay.
And I say, Marin Luca. May I call you Marin?
It's Maywin, but you may call me Marin.
May I call you? Yeah, I'm gonna say I don't give a shit. Maywin.
Your name is Marin now.
Maywin, darling. I want to roll for manipulate.
Okay. And also, you can roll with advantage this time, so you can re-roll your worst die.
Cool. Why? Why do I get to roll with advantage?
Because he is so off kilter from realizing that y'all are Aes Sedai.
Nice. Okay, I got 1 success, but it's a 6.
Okay. Yeah. So what are you trying to manipulate him with?
I say, Maywin, darling, we can get you your ticket prices. We want your workers to be fed as well. We will compensate you. The White Tower is incredibly rich. We will send along enough gold for a full night, a full tent ticket prices.
Okay.
That's something I'm promising.
That would be fantastic, but why would you do this for my circus? My lady, your highness?
You can call me Jamail Sedai.
Thank you, Jamil
I'll
Sedai,
take
Highness.
the Your Highness.
You can call her Your Highness. Doesn't she look like a Your Highness?
Oh, she's very beautiful. Yes.
That's what I thought. See, here's the thing. We need a tiny itty bitty little favor.
Okay.
Your little stick, your little pointy stick. You could get another one of those, right? Maybe one that's like lighter and made of wood and
Uh, no, Jamil Sedai. You see, I purchased this off of a farmer just before Whitebridge. I've never seen its like. I paid him good gold for it. I did. I would never part with it.
oh, but you would. Because we need that rod. We're gonna have to have it.
I see.
But I'd be willing to compensate you the amount of gold that you spent with the farmer.
Great. And you do this, and he is wavering, and he is, willing to, on the verge of acquiescing, when Miran Sedai steps up. That do be enough of this foolishness. You do be giving me that staff now, young man.
Okay.
Okay.
Listen,
And now-
Ilian, classic Ilianer temper.
I want you and Maywin, you and Miran are gonna have a roll off
Bitch.
to see
Fine.
who he listens to. So give me your best manipulate, and she will roll her best command.
Okay. Let's freaking go, bitch. I got one success and it's a 5.
And she rolled very well
Fuck.
indeed. And he hands her the black rod.
All right.
Oh, Maywin, you fucked this up. You fucked this up so bad, Maywin. Maywin, I grab his face. You fucked this up.
Now, that do be enough of this. You should be going back to Tarvalin now.
No, it do be don't. Fucking, we came here and you can't just snatch this rod away from us at the last second.
We were told to bring the rod back to the Amaranth.
Yeah, we had instructions, specific instructions. Not
And we did have the same instructions, sister. And we do be on our way back to Tarvalin with the rod as well. So you can leave now. The mission is accomplished.
Why wouldn't we just travel together? Why wouldn't we travel together back to Tarvalin?
Because Angelise, Sedai, and I do be having business in Whitebridge that will delay us.
okay. Well,
then you shouldn't
Yeah,
mind.
you should give it to us
Or-
because we don't have anything going on. We'll just go bring it back to the White Tower.
So you can bring it back to the Amaranth without delay.
Yeah, we could do it before dinner and then go get drinks afterwards. It'll be like
We'll travel together.
I
to Whitebridge,
recommend you return to Tarvalin, sisters.
and I recommend that you stop acting so fucking shady.
What are you accusing me of, Jamil Sedai?
I am accusing you of acting illogical and weird. What's the opposite of white again?
Those do be dangerous words.
I said what I said, bitch.
And
This is not very gray of me, but I love it.
Angelise, I want you both to roll. Give me your best spirit roll you can do.
Oh, she's trying to fuck with her spirit.
I don't have anything in spirit, so I have to roll
So
a
roll with
d6 with
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
I also don't have anything in spirit.
Fuck, man.
4 actually is my lower one. So
I got a 3.
A 4 and a 3.
Mm-hmm.
You are arguing with Miran about this staff, and you both failed to see Angelise behind her beginning to channel, and 2 shields slide into place one on each of you, cutting you off from the one power.
Even though she got a 4?
Even though she got a 4.
What the fuck?
Angelise critically succeeded on her attempt to shield Ao.
I'm like, motherfucker, I punch her.
You punch her.
I punch
That's
her.
great. Roll for combat.
Okay, and I don't.
And we will be in combat now. So, but after you get the sneak punch, they're not expecting it. So give me just a full-on combat roll.
I got a 5 and 3 4s.
A 5 and 3 4s, and I'm gonna have her do a skills resistance roll.
I just punched one of our coworkers. Jesus Christ!
She just shielded us. That's like the rudest thing that that is fighting. Like fighting.
Oh, okay,
words.
that's.
If she shielded us, that is like so fucked up.
Yeah. So, Ao, you punch her, and she had. You rolled 4 successes against her. She only rolled 2 successes in her attempt to resist that punch, and I think you break her concentration enough that her shield on Jamail, which was not as successfully placed as her one against you, does crack and slip. So Jamail, you suddenly feel the one power surge back into you. But Ao, you are still cut off. And now we are in combat.
Fuck these black Aja biatches.
I yell, the one power, I got your 2 powers right here. I keep beating her up.
Okay, so you're gonna try to punch again.
Yeah.
Jamail, what is your plan?
Okay. I am going to. Fuck. How do I I can't stop that weave, right? That's shielding Ao.
You can't slice. I mean, you could maybe try to slice that weave with a really successful spirit roll, but Angelise critted on placing it in place, so it'd be really hard to break that one.
I'm also like fine because I can.
Right, because you have combat. So okay, all right. I'll
like I said, I got the 2 powers right here. So
I'll figure that out later. Okay. Then what I want is I'm gonna try and wrap them both up with air.
Okay. And they are also going to try a few things. But what is Ed Warder going to do?
Ed is going to. I want him to try and see if he can snatch this rod out of just in the ensuing chaos.
Okay, so he'll do that. Roll for Ed Warder, and I will roll for these 2 Ice Sedai.
Come on, Ed. Come on, Ed. He got a 6, a 5, and a 5.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Ed!
Wow.
Let's go, Ed. When it really matters, comes in clutch.
See, this is why I love him. This is why we're married.
Love him.
Yeah.
Love him for you.
Yeah.
Love him for you.
Okay. You didn't have to specify. Okay. All right.
Just had to qualify really fast. He's not for me.
Okay. That's fantastic.
How fantastic.
Okay. So he rolled a 6.
A 5 and a 5. Yeah.
Okay. So he is able to take that rod.
Nice.
He gets it out of her hand. She is not expecting him. She has read Aja. She wasn't even thinking about warders. And he's able to sneak up behind her and grab it while she is distracted. And that catches her so off guard that she's not able to do anything this round. And
hell yes, Ed.
That said, Angelise Sedai is able to bind you, Ao Sedai, in bonds of air.
No.
But Jamail Sedai, what did you get?
I rolled 2 5s.
2 5s. And who were you trying to bound?
I was trying to bind I guess it would be Angelise.
Okay.
No, I was trying to bind them both. I said I wanted
to bind them both. Yeah. I think with 2 5, with a 5, I will let you successfully tie one. So pick which one you bind.
Okay. Then I'm going to bind fucking fucking the Ilianer. What's her name?
Okay, Mirin Sedai is bound.
Mirin, yeah.
Okay. Fantastic. So now Ed Warder has the rod.
I said, give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. AO is shielded. Give it to me.
Yeah.
Mirin is bound.
And it's like, okay. I think gives it to you, probably.
Okay, so that would be his turn to give you the rod. Okay, and what are you going to try to do this turn, Jamail? You don't have the rod yet.
I don't have the round? Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to go fucking hard into Angelise so that maybe she can drop her concentration and let AO's...
And I will say she critically succeeded again on binding AO in air.
Okay, then what I'm going to do... Okay, this might be a little risky.
Okay.
But what I want to do is I want to roll. Fuck, this is risky. Okay, I'm going to roll my 1 dice in fire, but I also want to use Mirrors of Mist because I want to scare her. So I want my fire to look like this terrifying dragon that is like coming to like suddenly like eat her.
Sure.
So.
Okay, and what are you going to try to do, AO?
What? I mean, what can I do? Am I just in mid-air?
Not much. You're in midair, shielded from the 1 power.
Yeah, I just
and
wriggle as much as I can.
Here's what I will. How many points do you have in spirit?
None.
None.
I will let you try to pick your weave, and you have no points in spirit. But if you burn 2 stamina, I will let you roll 2 dice, and if you critically succeed, you will break out of this shield.
Okay, so I roll 2d6, and if I get 2 6s.
Yep. So there's a 1 in 36 chance that you
1
break
in
out of the
All right.
shield.
Also 1 in 36 chance of eyes of the dark one. So that's 2 5s.
Oh, close.
Yeah.
No cigar. Jamail, how did you do?
Oh, I didn't roll yet. Okay. So here's my 1 dice for fire. 6.
6?
And then, yeah, that was for fire. And then for Mirrors of Mist, 4 dice. I got 1 6.
1 6. Okay.
So I got a 6 in fire, and in a 6 in Mirrors of Mist.
I will say that with that roll, interesting question here. Are you also trying to keep Mirren bound in air? Because she's successfully not moving this round. But I said I don't know how to tie off weaves yet. So.
Right.
Are you going to drop that weave in order to do this?
No. So then do I need to roll air again to see if I can?
I'll let you keep the weave sustained.
Yeah, I want to keep it sustained if I can.
Okay. And I'll let you throw the fireball. I'll let you have 2 weaves ongoing.
Okay.
But none of the Mirrors of Mist won't fly. That would be too much concentration split for you.
Okay, fair. You're right. I forgot that we don't know how to tie off weaves yet. So yeah, I'm still holding Mirren, and I throw a fireball at Angelise, and it's a 6.
That's a 6. That's some significant damage. That's a moderate burn on Angelise. She
Bitch.
isn't able to dodge it because she is so focused on holding AO in her 2 weaves that she has AO in. And I think it does. It's significant enough that she drops focus on the air that is binding AO. So AO, you can move next turn, but you are still shielded.
Oof, I just fall on the ground.
And Ed Order does successfully give you, Jamail, the black rod. And ooh, it feels good in your hand.
Oh my god. Okay. Can I use the power to if or can I roll what would I roll to figure out what this thing friggin' does?
You'd have to just use it.
Just channel.
This is an unknown Terangriel.
Yep.
But it feels hot.
Feels hot.
It feels hot. So it is the next round. What are you gonna do, AO Sedai?
Should we run? What do we do?
No, we should fight.
I'm gonna try and do that Oh no, I'm still okay. So sorry, I'm out of my bonds, but I'm still
Shielded.
blocked, shielded.
Yeah, you're still blocked.
I'm just gonna punch this bitch again.
Yeah, punch that.
Okay,
Yeah.
punch her.
Yeah.
All right,
I
she's
just
free to
run
do
up.
another weave.
I'm
And
like, oh, big mistake, and just
Wait,
run
what
up
was my
and
move?
smack her in the face.
I don't know.
Was just receiving.
No. You get to make. What's your move going to be this round?
Oh, okay. I want to try and channel fire through it. If it's hot, I'm gonna try and channel
Okay.
fire.
Are you gonna like point it at them?
Yeah.
At which one?
Angelise.
You're pointing it at Angelise. Okay. Give me your rolls.
I got all failures.
Yeah, I failed. I got a 3.
A 3?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. It likes the fire, but maybe you just haven't figured out the right way to interact with it just yet.
But it
You
likes
can
the
tell
fire.
It likes the fire.
Okay.
It wants more fire.
Got it.
But Angelise, Mirren is still bound. Angelise.
Can I burn? Wait. Can I burn stamina?
You can burn stamina.
Yeah, I'm gonna burn stamina to
Okay.
roll that fire again. I got a 3 again. Okay.
You
Worth
can keep
it.
burning stamina. You got 6.
Can I burn? Can I keep?
You could burn them all right now, baby.
Okay, then I'm gonna burn another one. 6.
Okay. Oh, you channel just a thread of fire into this rod, and then it's like it's sucking it out of you, and what was a thread becomes a string, becomes a rope of fire that gets sucked out of you and into this rod, as though the rod is channeling the one power through you.
Oh my god.
And a bar of blinding white light
No way.
shoots out
No
of this
fucking way.
rod and hits Angelise, or should I say hits the space Angelise used to occupy, because Angelise, as though someone who's gone into Photoshop and messed with the invert filter on color, Angelise has gone from color to inverted to gone. And Ao,
That's balefire, baby.
the shield on you, gone.
Oh hell yeah! I was also like rearing back to like land one more punch, and now I'm just like holding like Ash. I'm like,
You're not even holding Ash.
Not even
There
Ash.
is
He's
there is
gone. So
nothing.
balefire.
gone.
Balefire means they have been erased from the pattern.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah.
Erased from the pattern. So not dead. They didn't die. They disappeared, and we're gone from removed from the pattern completely.
Okay. Oh fuck.
Mhm.
It's
Great.
a crazy deal. And I go,
And you see Mirren's Mirren is still bound, and but did you bind her mouth?
No.
What do you be doing? Oh, you do be messing with powers you do not understand. Give me that rod, girl. Give it to me.
Okay, well, it's very clear that I did not understand this, Rod. Yes, that is true, but I do not trust you. I am keeping you bound, and I am taking you back to the Amerlin to answer for what you've done, because I suspect that you were trying to get this rod for the Black Aja.
I do not know what you be talking about, sister. There do no be a Black Aja.
I think there is, and I think I'm looking at it.
And she just closes her mouth and refuses to talk. And Maywin, Luca, who at the first sign of Aes Sedai fighting had ducked behind the little pedestal where the bear balances on his ball, comes back out. You know what? You can keep that rod, actually. I don't want it.
I want to say, oh my God, thank you, Maywin, so much. I was going to anyway. But I love that for you to have that in your heart, that like you allowed that for
it
us.
also sounds like we don't have to pay you for it anymore.
No, I'm not going to do that because you had the chance to give it to me and you didn't. And then so this is kind of your fault. So I will not be compensating you for the rod. We will be compensating you for the tickets because I do want you to
That
be
is fair. That is fair.
Feed your workers, but no, we will not be compensating you for the rod.
And what about And he says, and what about the well, and he's just like looking over where there is a giant hole burned through his magnificent tent and the tent beyond it. And you can see that this bar of balefire you shot through Angelis also went right through one of the tightrope walker's tall poles. And the tightrope walker is now like holding on to the tightrope, just dangling down. And he's just like, help.
Okay, like I said before, this is all kind of your fault. None of this had to happen if you would have just given me the rod. So I'm gonna let you deal with your mess. Okay.
Yeah.
And also, and now I want to roll manipulate.
Okay.
I got a 6. I'm gonna say,
Great.
and also, whatever you heard, you didn't really hear that, did you?
I didn't hear anything, Jamil Sedai.
It
Nothing.
would be such a disgrace if you were to talk about Aes Sedai fighting. If you were to mention the Black Aja, no one would believe you. No one would believe you, and it would make me so sad. So please don't do that.
Of course, Jamil Sedai. I would never. And I will say, you don't need an insight roll to know he means it.
Great.
But he means it for now.
Okay, well, that's good enough for now.
Yeah. Just remember, as
Unless
we hear
Ayo,
single.
do you want to roll command and just be like, don't ever fucking talk about this again?
Yeah, sure. I just say, yeah. I say exactly that. Don't ever fucking talk about this.
And Maywin then comes up to you and he says, I'm so grateful to you. Thank you. I'm sure you'll be wanting to be brought together with the other sisters who came with those two now. And that's where we'll end this campaign.
No. A cliffhanger on a 2-parter, you evil bitch. Oh,
yeah, well,
I love
that's it, baby.
That was so awesome.
Oh, that was incredible. That was so much fun.
That was so fun. I'm so glad we finally got to do combat.
Yeah, and I will say that was a long combat with those Dark Hounds.
It was a long combat with the Dark Hounds.
The Dark Hound combat felt a little iffy to me. What did you think, Jasmine, resident combat master?
I mean, that felt pretty standard in terms of like D&D combat. So, like, I guess it just really matters. I personally like combat a lot.
Okay, that's true.
I personally enjoyed that, but I guess it's all up to you and like what other players want.
If anyone in the chat has thoughts, you can feel free to share them. How did combat feel to you? What changes do you think we should make? I mean, it felt like standard D&D combat.
Was it perfect?
And those were 3 like big beefy boys.
Yeah.
That I sent at you. That was only the result of 2 Dark One's Eyes rolls in a row.
That's true.
And a funny thing happened in that combat, which I didn't tell you when it happened, but I will tell you now.
Yeah.
When there was a point where they were in fact Black Aja, and
knew it.
There was a point where Angelis Sedai did a roll and got a 6, also rolled 2 1s. And because, though, she is a dark friend, that Dark One's Eyes was actually a critical success for her.
Cool. Ooh. So then would double 6s be a fail for her?
Nope.
No, she just gets twice the amount of chances at a critical success.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Wow, I'm glad we killed her.
Oh my god, that's amazing. Wow, I kind of love that.
Yeah, that is really cool and scary.
Because that kind of helps with the, like, canonically, Dark Friends and Black Aja, right, Jasmine, they don't exist, but they do. And they are not bound by the same oaths we are. So they can try and make weapons. They can use the power to harm someone even when they don't feel in danger. And they can lie.
Mm-hmm.
Which they did.
Which she did a lot.
Oh, yeah.
They
don't have to live, laugh, or love.
They don't have
They
to live,
don't.
laugh, or love.
No, which are the 3 true oaths, as
They
Jasmine
do.
reminded
They
us.
do live and laugh, but they do not love.
Oh, okay.
No. But yeah, that was fun.
That was
Jasmine,
really
again,
cool.
thank you so much for being with us. And
Yeah, thank you,
everyone
guys.
who joined us to watch this campaign, thank you so much. We love having you here. And this has been Maidens of the Spear, where we talk Wheel of Time and we play Wheel of Time related games. And we hope you had a really good time. If make sure to check us out on YouTube, Maidens of the Spear, where we post videos of us playing D&D. You could watch our first episode of our regular D&D campaign, Creator of Madness, on there to catch up in time for next Sunday. You can also watch Mary Lou and me talk about the Wheel of Time, see us rank our favorite characters, etc., etc. And if you like The Shadow, tomorrow, Mary Lou and I will be doing a tier ranking of our favorite Forsaken. And I think we'll also be having a little conversation about gender in the Wheel of Time, Mary Lou. So you can
I
start
can't
thinking
wait.
about
I can't
that.
wait. I've seen it popping off on Twitter.
It's popping off on the
today.
Twitter.
We got to talk about it.
Conversation. And you can also find us on Twitter at Spear Maidens and here on Twitch at twitch.tv/Maidens of the Spear. And Jasmine, Dawn, where can the people find you?
Usually in like a 7-Eleven parking lot.
Perfect.
Somewhere in the valley.
So if you want Jasmine, just go to any 7-Eleven parking lot in the valley. Or wait, but you're also on Twitter, aren't you?
I'm also on Twitter. So if that doesn't work and you can't figure out where I am, you can just look me up at Jasmine V Dawn. Yeah, that's me.
At Jasmine V Dawn on Twitter.com, where you can find Jasmine's wonderful and hilarious tweets. And Jasmine's so fun, such a good follow. And again, thank you so much. We hope you had a really good time. And goodbye.